There we go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Triclaw Gaming with me, Fletcher, today, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. I hope everyone is doing alright. As per normal, I'll give folks some time just to come into stream, because I know there are folks who tend to pop in the first few minutes. If you are here, do say hello in chat. Nerd Guy, hello! You literally must have just woken up. And hello, Neron. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. How are you doing, Neron? I take it you are probably going to be just as busy with all the patch as everyone else is at the moment. And thank you, Phoenix. Your patience is very much appreciated, as is everyone else's. I'm just going to have a slurp of apple juice. Well, Neron, I appreciate you staying up. And yes, we are going to spend a little bit of time today. I want to get up close and personal with the new decorations and stuff, and I also want to go through the new dinosaur skin previewer and look through some dinosaurs that we all pick and choose from, and to have a look at see, what skins we can find that actually look good. But let's start off with looking at the new decorations that have been brought in. And we're going to start with these signs first. I do still really like both of these signs. The Mosasaurus sign and the pterosaur sign. I didn't actually realise the Mosasaur sign was blue, because the screenshot we saw of it was... Oh yes, we could do this in first person mode, couldn't we? There you go, first person view. Ah, there we go. The new first person view. I like it. And this will actually give us a good feeling of how tall everything is. So yes, these signs I really like. Hello, Omar. Oh god, he's wooing in chat. So I still really like these signs. They do remind me of like 1980s movie posters. They're really quite cool. And I like the little A for aviary that creates for the Pteranodon. It's just good that we finally have a signpost to finally... Omar has got caught for spamming. Hello, Dinosaur King. And these signposts, I do like the little stone and wood they have going on. And the fact that they're flat backed, so you can put two of them together, back to front. So we've got the aviary, the gyrosphere. It's nice that the gyrosphere has a proper sign for it, as well as the Toro. I know. Evolution Square is here to... Oh, this is Omar and Evolution Square teaming up to troll me, isn't it? I can see through you both. And the lagoon sign, obviously. Yeah, I like having signs. It's nice to get some proper ones. I wish we would have some the smaller Jurassic Park ones. We need more of those. But the thing I am most happy with, these fountains are really nice. I like this one. I've actually there's one of these. I've seen something like this in Newport, actually. Reminds me of the ones I used to have down that passageway in Newport. Yeah. Phoenix. don't rant mass type. I'm already thinking about how this one could be used. You could definitely put this one back to front, I think. I actually want to have a go at that. This menu is so helpful. Obviously, I've still got free build. The free build mod does still work. Thank God. So you can do stuff like this still. So yeah, you could put them easily back to back to make a slightly larger decorative. It's so peaceful and quiet when Omar is timed out. Now, don't go having a domestic in chat, Evo. These fountains are just so nice. I think this one could do with some vegetation in the middle. It's a bit bland. Evolution Square just got done. Did you just... What the... What on earth is going on? I swear that I'm gonna get Omar back. I'm going to send him so many pineapple pizzas. I also I do like the fact that all the pizzas are yeah, Omar is sus. Airlock him, folks. Omar is sus. I do like the fact that all the fountains are slightly different sized and different types. And obviously we have the trees now as well. So with free build, we could easily improve the fountains even more. Look at that! Oh yes, I like that. That's a proper fountain right there. None of this rock malarkey. Just some Spinosaurus. What about the trees? Where are the trees? See, the bushy trees are not dang, making a good case for the free build, but well, Evo, you know, it does work with the patch, and it's Omar takes on so many forms. He does. Omar is the original replicant. Yeah, I definitely like having the Spinosaurus skeleton in there. The demolition tool in this game works so much better than the one in Jurassic World Evolution 1. It's just... It really does actually function. A few trees as well help to spruce up the fountain designs. So yeah. What can we... Ooh, I wonder what this would look like actually. Where's the old? I think it's included here, isn't it? Yes, the old. Ah. So you can phase them through one another to create a slightly different water feature. I wonder what the ones with the plants looks like. Ooh, quite like that one as well. That's a nice combination. Omar Quattro. Dane, can you get rid of that spam, please, as well? Thank you. those two, they're just yeah. I wonder how we can make these two. I wonder if these two fountains can phase into each other. Oh, doesn't that look grand? I'm going to have a lot of fun coming up with different designs of fountain, I think. But anyway, moving on. The new planters. Back to first-person view. It's nice to have some variation with the planters, although it's still a bit disappointing that all the plants are... kind of locked to what environment you have. It would have been nice to have some alternatives, so we didn't just have a single tool. This looks like a beech tree in there. It would have been nice to have some options. Like we have options with the trees. We have like two types of each type of trees, so it would have been nice to have 2 types of each type of planter, but it's nice to have some other designs. These ones with the mix of concrete and the wood, they do make me think of the other command center you can build, which basically looks like the Jurassic Park visitor center, but is sort of halfway between a modern style and the Jurassic Park style. And they remind me of that building type, and obviously the wood ones are very much more Jurassic Park era. This is really bizarre. This is a very bizarre planter. It sticks out. It's completely different in terms of coloration and design, and it's curvy. And I'm not really sure how you use it. Obviously, it's a good thing. Oh yes, Dane is correct. Thank you for joining us, everyone. And don't forget, we do have a Discord and a DeviantArt now, and everything else. See, it's not even... So, even snapping it to a particular angle, the ends are not flat. That looks flat. It's a very odd planter, this. I'm not sure how you would, how you're going to use this one. It's definitely more of a decorative planter than a sort of one you can find an easy place for. The round one is nice though, with a beech tree in again. Oh my! Omar and Evo are off to have a shower. Might even be able to plot those things in enclosures. Yeah, I mean, obviously, these you can put these in enclosures to mark out the bottoms of your viewing galleries and such like that. This one I didn't even see. I hadn't seen this before until now. I love this. Oh, I do love a good flaming obelisk, and
it's basically a massive tiki torch.
It is. It's a massive tiki torch, but it's such a cool looking thing. It's definitely a perfect object for lining avenues and, you know, entrances to carnivore enclosures. Maybe and putting them in enclosures as well. I'm gonna enjoy using a lot of those. We had that exact torch at my university. Really? You had a flaming Jurassic Park obelisk at your university. That is very cool. No, you can't turn the fire on and off, no.
Aw, but I could have had it in my uni. We had a few obelisks at my uni.
This is, I think, the most disappointing of the new decorations. It's literally just 3 bamboo poles.
I could see it working in some things.
I mean, I suppose you could use it in enclosures for plant eater scenery and stuff. Yes. Interesting. It is just modern art, yes. The one with the canopy, that obviously makes sense because you can put that over pathing or over table and chairs and whatever. So that one makes sense. And this one as well is really nice. I like the pterosaur modern artwork. Would have liked one with maybe have one with pterosaurs and one with I don't know, some ichthyosaurs on. just to give us some variation. But yeah, that's I really like that one as well. This is obviously the highlight of. I think this is probably the best of the decorations, apart from the fountains. I think this is probably the best decoration. The Spinosaurus. Um, and I do think they've gone for a slightly. Is it just me, or do the spines on the back look less tall than the actual design of the Spinosaurus that we have? I think might have gone for a slightly more realistic depiction of the Spino, because you've got the little crest in the middle of the head as well. The jaws are completely inaccurate, but the frill and just the length of it as well, it just looks a bit more realistic. But it does look very cool. And you can get properly up close to it as well. Something else I do have to say about these decorations is I'm so glad that the hitboxes are not massive, so you can actually put stuff reasonably close together if you don't have free build on, which is kind of important for stuff like this. I hope that in the future we get some other skeletons. I would like at least a T-Rex, maybe a Velociraptor, maybe a Triceratops, maybe Stegosaurus as well. Just some other skeletons would be nice, because obviously you can't use this one too many times in your park. It will just kind of lose the special nature of it. And then you have these little amber statues as well, three different sizes. They look really nice, really snazzy. Although the reflection they kind of have on them kind of makes them look like big chunks of bronze as well. So that's really cool. Would have been nice to maybe have like one with a mosquito or something stuck inside as just a nice little sort of Easter egg. But they're nice. They're good. And I think they do light up in the dark. So once we finish going through, we'll have a look at everything in the dark. And then obviously we have the biggest selection, which is all these facility pieces. And there's a massive range. Let's just start with the perches for the aviaries. I don't like them. Just like that, I've lost my audience. I don't like them. I think they're kind of ugly, actually. And a hanging mosasaur skeleton would be brilliant here on. But yeah, I think the perches are ugly. Unless you're using free build, there's no way of hiding these in your aviary. So wherever you put them, they're going to stick out like a sore thumb. These facility pieces are functional, Nerd Guy. The pterosaurs will come and land on them. But the rest are not. Did you see Rudy use them as decoration? I'm sure you could easily use them as decoration, as sort of modern art displays, or put lighting around them or whatever. But as sort of perches for inside the aviaries, I think they're too big and too ugly. They look really unnatural. It would have been nicer if we'd gotten like some made of wood for like a Jurassic Park era. They just look very, or just put like some like straw or something on the tops. They just look so vulgar. But moving on, we have these little solar-powered security lights. Don't think they have a lot of general use around your park, unless you're doing a facility park. Concrete barriers, very simple. Again, I don't think they have much use unless you're doing a facility park, or maybe just making a cool looking staff area, perhaps with some parking for your jeeps. I believe they are based on real life aviary feeders. I've seen them in my zoo, except they had vines. Yeah, see, my biggest problem is that they just stand out. You can't really hide them unless you're using the free build mod. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. We have this massive crane. Again, I don't think there's much use here unless you're building a staff or facility only area. Nice model though. We have the DFW crates and a normal crate, just a white one, and a blue one, and a wooden one, which is pretty much DFW, Jurassic World, and Jurassic Park. I like the little this way up signs on the bottom. I think, I don't know if anyone's seen Trespasser. I think these crates look pretty much the same as the ones we see in Trespasser. Maybe Dinosaur King can go and have a look for me. Because I'm sure that's what they look like in Trespasser. Just a nice little fuel tank. Well, I say little, huge fuel tank. An open container. Again, I don't think there's much decorative use in this apart from a facility area. I think a lot of these facility pieces are going to be difficult to use generally in a park. You haven't played Trespasser Dinosaur. Have you seen Trespasser Dinosaur King? I would have thought you had. Yeah, I think some of these pieces are going to be difficult to use generally in a park. But let's go off to the other side. These, however, I think are going to be a lot easier to use. So, the Indoraptor Cage. Obviously, this is the cage that we see in Fallen Kingdom, where they have all the dinosaurs in, and then mean Mr. I'm gonna steal teeth guy steps in and then gets eaten by the Indominus Rex. Indominus Raptor, even, sorry. And yeah, I think these pieces I think are going to be really useful. I could see someone sort of joining these together to maybe make something that looks like a walkway in the aviary, or just using them as design elements inside of enclosures. You know, put a few trees and something around them, and they can make for a nice little set piece. Do love the original Velociraptor crate. Look at that. The world's worst design of animal transportation system, where you have to climb on top and pull open a door from the top in order to get the animal out of it. I like the fact it has the little runners in the bottom as well, which is what it has in the film. Nice touch. We have the big Stegosaurus crate that we see in the Lost World as well. Look how chunky that is. I do love that. And so big as well. I mean, I'm in first person mode. I'm assuming I'm standing at about 6 foot. So that's huge.
It's all you.
Hey, I think Frontier deleted the aquatic feeders. Really? I'll have a look at that, Gecko. Welcome to the stream. And we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex cage. I have to say, like, the Tyrannosaurus Rex cage, I think it looks less substantial than the Stegosaurus one. I wouldn't be safe having a T-Rex in here. Not at all. And I also have absolutely no idea how you get a T-Rex in that. I mean, I don't see any obvious way that this would open at all. Answers on a postcard, if you can figure that out. But again, you could use this easily as set piece dressing for your parks or your enclosures. Put some rocks and some vegetation around. I might do that in a second just to show you what I mean. This tent I kind of like, mostly because it's walk through, so you could easily put this as a garage in a staff area for your jeeps, or even turn this into sort of a makeshift entrance to a DFW park. This little storage shed here. Again, I think you could probably use this for decoration inside an enclosure, especially with the Velociraptors, perhaps, or something that's small enough that could maybe use this as as somewhere to sleep. Obviously, they won't literally sleep inside, I don't think, but it's all part of the imaginative use of elements, doesn't it? Um, this trailer, I think you could easily use this to create a mock sort of Lost World trailer dangling over the edge of cliff scene. Um, obviously, it doesn't look a thing like the mobile command center, but you could use it for that purpose. Could be like an apocalypse-themed area of the park, for sure. We have then a couple of other tents. I like these little tents. Again, I think you could use them as enclosure dressing or something like Velociraptors, Monolophosaurus, something like that. I also think you could try to use them in like a mock guest area for like around a hotel. You could have tents around a hotel in like the wilderness as a mock sort of camping sort of thing. Perhaps you could even call it some Camp Jurassic, maybe. No, that doesn't work, does it? Camp Triassic? No. Camp Eocene? No. A Camp Cretaceous would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, carrying on. A different type of tent, again, same reason. Mixture of crates inside. This is obviously, though, the coolest of the decorations by far. Shame you can't go up in first-person mode, up the stairs. Camp Cretaceous. Yes, that was the joke I was getting at. Oh, we can get right up close and personal to the lower door. I like the lighting on the side. That's a nice touch. But we can't go upstairs. That's so disappointing. It's been wonderfully remodeled, hasn't it? And I think let's just go to normal camera mode so that we can see around it a bit easier. It has been wonderfully... See? Oh, hang on. Well, if the camera can go up and down this, which it normally doesn't allow you to do if you can't get a normal. So the stairs do... Interesting. I think you're supposed to be able to go up there, but it just doesn't work in first-person mode. But yeah, wonderfully remodeled from the film. And I do actually think it looks different from the one we got in Jurassic World Evolution 1. I don't think this is a copy-paste job. I think this is completely remade. The textures look different. The design looks different. I figured out why you can't see the aquatic feeders. It's because if you have research enabled in sandbox settings, you would need to... Oh, yeah. You have to go and manually select that. The Jurassic World Evolution 1 version of this building also had guards up here who just stood there doing nothing for the eternity that you put them up there. So yeah, I think this is a completely remade version. But I think it looks great. And obviously it's going to be good Velociraptor or small carnivore set dressing. Or you could even just put it down in your park and claim it's for like a really small exhibit, such as, you know, Arthropleura or something. I wonder how that looks like if you sort of stick them together. See, obviously the stairwell makes it difficult to stick them together in any sort of fashion. But you could perhaps... You could perhaps do something a bit like that. You could claim it's two stuck together, bigger exhibit, and there's like a tunnel between them. You could do something like that, I think. Yes, I'm sorry, Chris. The true mixed era gameplay is only on next-gen consoles and PC, I'm afraid. Which I think is a hardware limitation, unfortunately. So with these cages, let's do a little bit of ideas for folks. What sort of things could you do? Well, I think you could actually let's do it. Let's make a little testing area out to test some little combinations of stuff. Let's just create a little square in the middle. Oh, I'm glad Evo is not here, because these unlevel paths would make her go nuts. Right. So let's have a look. Obviously we have the fountain. I reckon you could use the cages in there. Oh, the cages are actually huge compared to the fountain. Ah, maybe not then. I mean, you could probably put like the smaller Velociraptor one in there, but I think that would actually be spoiled a little bit. You could obviously put the Pteranodon elements in here. Oh, that looks rather good. I like that. That works quite nice. What else could we do? Could hide sort of the Spinosaurus skull in there. Obviously, you could use this for an obelisk. Make an obelisk fountain. You know what I really would have liked for a as a decoration piece for the facility bits? I would really have liked a jeep or a tour guide truck or a gyrosphere, like the vehicles as placeable objects, because I think that adds a lot of decorative capability as well. It would have been nice to have those. Obviously, you could also stick the signs into fountains and have these as sort of set piece entranceways for your park. Let's try and make use of one of these crates. Let's pick the T-Rex crate. And let's do some design. So I would put sort of some rocks around it. I'm going to use the desert ones because they are my favourite colours. Just a few for some decorative touch, like so. Mark the surrounding. Obviously, this will be a lot easier once Kyodenic's placeable tree mod is back working again. So for the time being, we'll just have to make do with what we have. Place some plants around it. Let's have a look at some of these bushy plants. Some trees, maybe not that one. Maybe a few dead ones just to make it look different. I like that. Oh, that tree's quite nice. You could easily do something like that at the back of an enclosure for a T-Rex or something, and just use it for a design element. Let's stick some lighting around it.
Fletcher.
Yes.
This job I should do.
Yes.
I applied to it.
Huh.
Probably not going to get it because you.
Yes. And let's see what these look like in the dark. So let's just quickly turn this to dark time. Look at that. I think if you put that at the back of an enclosure, I think that makes for a really nice looking decorative element. Kind of creepy as well. The Rex cage actually have lights. Does it? Oh, hang on then. Let me just Oh, I can't remove. Oh, yes, I can. Hang on. Pixel perfect. That's the column. That's the cage. There you go. Well. Oh, yes, so it does. Yeah, I think that looks like a really nice looking back feature there. Oh, look how lovely. So the light pyramids don't actually create that much light. The obelisks create a lot more. I like the lighting on this one. Ooh, that's quite atmospheric. Would never afford to combine things like. Well, it's what you have to do when you have a limited quantity of decorative pieces. You kind of have to use the free build mods to really add some flair. Oh, I see what you mean, Neron. Yeah, that one does have lighting as standard. Yeah, see, those lights are just, they don't create light around them. I think they could do with fixing that, if I'm honest. So, yeah. Oh, the Spinosaurus skeleton looks glorious in the dark. That's very cool and very scary. And so does the amber skeleton bits. I really like the supersized fountain. It's definitely my favorite. I'm just having fun mixing and matching right now. I'm sorry. I just like joining stuff together, just seeing what we can come up with. Holograms would be really cool decorative features, especially as Jurassic World era decorative features. How cool is that? This is very cool. I don't know when EPPF will be back, Phoenix. Kai is going to have a lot of mods to update. It might be a good few days, I think, before any of his are going to be back. Look at that. How much detail can you put into Fletcher having fun being Bob Ross? He's that painter guy, right? You could also use the fountains inside of enclosures. I mean, to claim that dinosaurs would be drinking from them, or stick some trees in and claim that they're eating from them. Especially these smaller ones. You know, one thing we do need though is seating. We need some different types of seating, proper bench designs, proper park benches and stuff. Because at the moment we've only got tables and chairs, and they don't really. I'm just going to get rid of that. Thank you. You can use the low fountain as a trough. Yeah, indeed. Bob Ross is a legend, sir. I'm sorry, Nerd Guy. My internet knowledge is lacking in some places, but yeah, this is how I would use cages. If you're not going to design a facility park, use them as backdrop scenery for your big carnivores or what have you.
Apologies, I dropped the ball on that when I was busy.
No, it's all right.
Filling up the phone to work with you.
Now, I don't think there's anything else new that has been added in terms of game features, I don't think. I'm just quickly having a look through. Everything else is normal here. Oh, we have now a Jurassic World gate as opposed to just the Jurassic Park gate. That's nice to see. So now people who make non-Jurassic Park parks can have the correct gates. But yeah, I think there is nothing else new in terms of building stuff, but these decorations are definitely worth it. It's good that we have good that we have just lots more stuff to play with. I'm gonna have to go around all of my parks and change my decorative elements. Actually, before we just quickly move on, there's something I want to have a look at. Just put this on fast forward. Wow. I keep forgetting just how big these lagoons actually are. Yes. It might I'm gonna have to work on how to make some lagoon centerpieces, I think. But yeah, it works. Right, let us, however, go to the other feature of this patch, which is even more interesting, I think. The species viewer. Now, it's a bit annoying this is only available from the main menu. However, we do at last have the species viewer. Now, I've already discovered this does not work with any new species, and in actual fact, if you try to bring up a new species, it will glitch the whole thing. So don't try to look at a new species in this game, in this view. Now, Dinosaur King, since you've been interested in having a look at this, pick a dinosaur for me. Any dinosaur. There is an Allosaurus in here. We'll do that second. Dinosaur King gets first pick. Deinonychus. There we are. So this is the skin pattern it gives us as standard. So let's change the pattern to 0 and just look at the skin colors first of all. So that is a dead ringer for the Jurassic World Evolution 1 Deinonychus. We'll see Metri after Alloneron. So Sonoran Desert, Jurassic World Evolution 1 Deinonychus. Death Valley, kind of fiery. Great Sandy Desert, which is just kind of black. This mucky green for Chaplin Valley. Sala del Huasco, which is basically a different green. Hello, the Gaming Reptile. Limpopo River for brown. Killian Mountains for this off-grey colour. Yuccan River for... Is there much difference between that one and... Oh, basically, Yuccan River and Great Sandy Desert are dark grey and light grey. Svalbard. Ooh, I like that. What a nice colour that one is. Amazon Rainforest, which is a sort of purplish red hue. Reminds me of red wine, that one. Really fluorescent green. Good God, that's actually hurting my eyes. Blimey. And Gambia River Basin. Ooh, this is... I'm pretty sure this is Jurassic World Evolution 1's vibrant Deinonychus skin, isn't it? I'm pretty sure the vibrant Deinonychus skin for Jurassic World Evolution 1 was this coloration. So let's stick with this one because Dinosaur King wants me to see lithobates. But let's go through one at a time. Fletcher, I think it's Yukon. Oh, nerd guy, is that a Star Trek reference? If it is, well done, sir. Well done. I'll give you a clap. So runner is just red patterning to the frills. It looks good on the black. I think, though, it looks the best on the Gambia. Calcorana. Ooh. So, while Rana's striping is not as distinctive, Calcorana's is very distinctive. The stripes, the patch around the eyes, that's a lot more impressive. Just having a quick look to see what it looks like on the other skins. Yeah, again, I think Gambia River Basin it looks the best on. Lithobates. Wow. This is the one the Dinosaur King was referring to. Good God. That's horrific. It's cool. I like it. I actually do like it, but that's really bright, isn't it? And it's the same on all. I quite like it on the dark green actually. Looks quite good on the grey as well and the black. Lithobase is just one of those which you could just use for on any of them and just claim it's like the Deinonychus in mating colours. Oh, accidentally pressed the wrong button. Pulcrana is disappointing. The Pulcrana pattern is just kind of dull. It's just, there's nothing really there. So I wouldn't ever bother with Pulcrana. Don't use it for the Deinonychus. Papurana. It's okay. Again. Looks quite good on the Yukon River. Not too sure about that one. And Pelophylax. That one goes quite well together. I like that green. Ooh. This one with the like acid green crest. I've seen while me and Lima were playing the Isle yesterday, there was a Dilophosaurus with the same sort of green crests. It looked glorious. Oh look, it's Triclaw's colour. It's my colour in Triclaw, the green and the black. Yeah, so I would agree with what Dino Army said. Lithobates and Pelophylax, definitely the two best patterns for Deinonychus. And Calcorana, maybe the third best. Now, I think the next one we were looking at was Allosaurus. So there is Big Al. So let's get rid of all the patterns and let's just start at the beginning. So Sonoran Desert, there's beautiful burnt terracotta, burnt orange. Shall we actually get this guy walking? There we go. Death Valley with this yellowish pattern. We have sort of a brownish grey for Great Sandy Desert. The same sort of dark green as the Deinonychus. I actually quite like that green. Lighter green in Salar del Huasco. Limpopo River is just sort of a dirty green. Killian Mountains, if you want one that looks like the dinosaur from Walking with Dinosaurs. This is basically Big Al's coloration. Apart from the red, which I'm sure we can manage. Actually, Yukon River. It's not pronounced Yukon, sorry. Yukon River is the big owl. That's, if you want to Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus, that's the coloration. Svalbard is a bit too dark to be the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus. This is got a brighter belly than the other greens. Oh, there is. I believe this is supposed to be Battle of Big Rock Owl, isn't it? This, because it's supposed to be blue in Battle of Big Rock. That's glorious. Really beautiful. And the blood red. So let's stick with the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus and let's look at the patterns. So Rana, adding the sort of, not sure what colour that you'd call that, the spots, yellowish spots. In the other colorations, doesn't look amazing, I have to say. So yeah, not a fan of the Rana patterns. Calcorana, look at that! Wow, that's like Big Owl but on steroids. That's that's very cool.
Ignore what I said.
Definitely works for Sonoran Desert and Death Valley. Not too sure on the greens. Works for Svalbard. Again, the green of Amazon Rainforest, not sure it works on that one. Mangrove Forest, it definitely works on. And Gambia River Basin, it works on as well. So, Calcorana, pretty good mix. Lithobates. Again, if you want... my actual Allosaurus in the Isle is supposed to look like this with the orange on the crests. Very cool. That one, again, I think really only suits those two, the Mango and the Gambia River Basin. Ah, there's the red crests of the Walking with Dinosaurs owl on Palkrana, but it's got this this weird blue. What a strange color combination. Is it blue or grey? I would say that's greyish blue. It's a very odd color combination. Kind of works on the Amazon Rainforest one. Works quite well on Gambia River Basin. That's a nice combo. Paparana. Wow, look at the crest on that. That's very cool. Paparana actually works pretty much on all of the skins, I would say. So Paparana is a good one. Paparana and Calcorana. Hello, Phylax. Good lord. Your Allosaurus has come down with something. It's got, what's the name of the bacteria from Subnautica? It's got Kara. Yeah, not sure on that. That is not a color I like. Hello, Phylax, definitely not. Yeah, it's a... Oh, we can have him laying down, look. I think they all do the head scratching. Yeah, there you go. Scratchy, scratchy. There's a little idle animation. Scratchy, scratchy. Right. Neron said, graffitied by teenagers. Yes, yes, I understand that. Metriacanthosaurus, wasn't it, for Neron? Oh, I think it's just on that weird thing where it's tried to load. Hang on. This is what if you accidentally try to bring up the new species, it totally ballses up the species viewer. So you have to be careful. Well, there's Monolopho. Metriacanthosaurus, right. Let's remove the patterns and let's have a look. Sonoran Desert. Shall we have this? We'll have this guy laying down. Sonoran Desert with this brown. I have got some new species on there. They do, but then they don't work. He does look very... Seeing a Metriacanthosaurus like this as naked is a bit... It does look very odd. Color combinations on the base skins are not very good. Ooh. Gambia River Basin is quite nice. I like that. Let's have a look at the patterns then. So Rana is the traditional Jurassic World Evolution 1 pattern with the orange stripes. I think this was the vivid one. And looks absolutely stunning, whatever color you make it. I mean, it works for all of them. But definitely looks glorious in there. Calcarana. So Calcarana has red stripes. That reminds me of a coral snake, if I'm honest. And again, doesn't really matter. I mean, look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, I like that. Doesn't matter what color back... Ooh! There we go, tiger stripe. That's perfect. I like that. So yeah, again, this striping works whatever the color. Lithobates for purple. Metri for the winter, sarcastically. Definitely. So far, that's glorious as well. So far, these skins work whatever the color. Which is why I loved Metri in the first game. All of the skins were nice. Pulcrana. Oh, this one. Yeesh. This one might... It's not very nice. So Pulcrana, don't bother with. Just looks a bit too bland. Yeah. Pulcrana, ignore if you're going to have a Metri. Don't bother with it. It's not really red. The red is on Calcarana. So... Paparana is blue. So on this pattern it's a bit more subtle. Still quite subtle on the other colours. Looks good on the white. That looks really nice on the white. Oh, looks good on the orange too. And Pelophylax. Wow! That's very vivid and decorative. And again, works pretty much on any color combination you like. I mean, that one, that's the best. That's very pretty. Metriacanthosaurus, my suggestion, Svalbard and Pelophylax. That is what my suggestion would be. That is awesomely pretty. And then if you wanted to use that one for males, then use Pulcrana as the females. Because there's not much difference between the two, is there? That one just got the colour on. That's the only difference, is that the colours are more vivid. So you could use Pulcrana and Svalbard for females, and the Pelophylax Svalbard for males. There we go. Beautiful. Another dinosaur, sarcastically. Yes, let's have a look at some herbivores. Oh, wrong button. There are lots of herbivores. So let's have a herbivore suggestion from anyone. Parasaurolophus says Phoenix. I know exactly why he wants the Parasaurolophus. Let's have a look then. Let's remove the pattern. And we'll do Nigeosaurus next, after the parrot. So, Sonoran Desert, this beautiful orange colour. Death Valley, which is the standard Jurassic World Evolution 1. Great Sandy Desert, which is this grey. Then Chaplin Valley, which is the green. I quite like the green. Limpopo River, it's not too bad. Killian. Yukon River for... I believe this was the colour scheme for... This was a Jurassic World Evolution 1 colour scheme as well. I think was one of the challenge skins. Did this sort of bluish, greenish tinge. Svalbard for the white. Amazon Rainforest. This was another Jurassic World Evolution 1 skin, I'm pretty certain. The Mangrove Forest. Ooh, wow. I like that one. That's my favourite so far, Mangrove Forest. And then obviously you have Parasaurolophus 2001, which is basically Amazon Rainforest. Look at that, it loads up a new model. 1997. And the two that we obviously love. And I think we're going to have to... There we go. There is our beautiful glow-in-the-dark para. With the blue crest and the pink stripes. And the pink crest and the blue stripes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm probably going to use the glow-in-the-dark ones for males and pick a different skin combination for the females. But it does look beautiful. I think out of the two, I prefer the blue crest and the pink stripe. Just because the blue is a bit more distinctive on the crest. I think on this one, the blue is not bright enough, really. I think if it had been all blue, I think that would have been better. So Lux 1 is my favourite out of the two Luxes. However, bisexual lighting. Yes, that guy. However, returning to the standard skins for the Parasaurolophus. Where was the orange one that I really love? There it is. So this is my favourite of the base skin colours, the standard Mangrove Forest. Rana does not really make it that different. What is Rana? What does Rana do? Oh, so Rana is the stripe on the neck and the back. So this is where the pattern is applying. Looks quite good on the Great Sandy Desert. Looks very good on Chaplin Valley. And Limpopo River, I have to say. Killian works quite well. Yukon River also looks very good. Very nice. Calcarana. I don't think that's a very nice one, if I'm honest. It's a bit bland. Definitely too bad. I would avoid Calcarana for your Parasaurolophus. Lithobates for this really distinctive white stripe. I think that works with pretty much all of the colours. It's not my favourite, but it works. Oh, now this is a bit more like it. This vivid blue. But it doesn't really work with any of the base colours. Maybe with the blue skin itself it works, but the other colours it doesn't work very well. Especially not the reddish orange ones. It's just kind of ugly. Haparana? Paparana is one that works with the green skins and the darker skins quite well. Ooh, that's really nice. I like that. The mating rituals only happen at night, so that it can camo at the daytime. Exactly. That one looks quite nice as well. I could see this being in a desert enclosure, or a desert biome. Yeah, definitely like that one. Pelophylax. Nah. Yeah, no. 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 I don't like the green, I don't like the pink. That just makes it look like it's got a tremendous scar running down the flank. That's kind of ugly. So, yeah, Parasaurolophus patterns. Rana is basically the only, and lithobates. Maybe Paparana if you want a green one. But the Lux skins are beautiful. I love the Lux skins. They're wonderful. So, sarcastically wanted to see Nigeosaurus. It does look painful sarcastic. It did. Nigeosaurus. My favourite little... I love Nigeosaurus. I think it's so cute. So, base skins I don't imagine will be that much different. That's the colour of the Nigerian Jurassic World Evolution 1, the Death Valley skin. We have a selection of greens, some greys. See, I find it interesting that purple, according to Jurassic World Evolution 2's designers, is actually grey. So there's some information for you. If you want a grey, pick a purple. Beautiful white. That white is really nice. I like the white. An actual purple is the Amazon Rainforest skin. Gambia River Basin, again, such a cool looking colour pattern. But let's stick with Svalbard for the moment. Amaga is better, but a Nigeosaurus is adorable. So Rana is very light. So Rana, you want a dark colour. The greens make it stand out, and so do the greys. That one, I think, looks really good. Again, Yukon River. But the others, it's just not very distinctive. So Rana, I would say ignore. Kalkarana is, again, works for the really whiter skins. Doesn't work so much on the darker skins. Maybe the dark blackish grey, it does kind of work. Ooh. That's kind of nice. I like that. It's subtle. Kind of works on the teal skin as well. The Gambia River Basin. Lithobates. Again, it's very subtle coloration. Very distinctive on the Yukon River. Very subtle on the white, distinctive on the Amazon Rainforest. I think I like it on the Mangrove Forest the best. But it's not one of my favourites, lithobates. Pulkrana is again really hyper subtle. Although that looks quite nice. That's a very, I would almost say, traditional dinosaur skin. Stripes and green. Again, everything so far on the Nigeosaurus works on the Yukon River skin. Does have a pretty face as well. And works on Gambia Basin. Now the blue. Too subtle on Sonoran Desert. Works on the greens. I quite like that one if you want a swampy sort of Nigeosaurus. Maka would like to see the Carnotaurus after this. We will have a look at the Carnotaurus after this. Again on the Yukon and Memenchi. We'll have a look at Carno and then Memenchi. Oh God, everyone! Oh, there's a list here. So Neron wanted to see Oranosaurus or Kentro. So we'll go Carno, Memenchi, Orano, Kentro. Yukon River. Again.
What was it, Fletcher? What was the list?
Carno,
Renchi?
Carno, Memenchi, Orano, Kentro, Indo. And stop there for suggestions for the time being. And we've got one final pattern. So this is the black. See now the black looks good.
I was actually going to write down a list for you, but I can't remember the name. Damn it.
Oh, no. This is actually, is it better on that? So Mangrove Forest and Death Valley with Pelophylax. It reminds me of the Huangosaurus skin from Jurassic World Evolution 1. And, which I have found, by the way, if you want your Huangosaurus to look like they do in Jurassic World Evolution 1, I do know the combination for that. This, though, this tiger striping on the Niger doesn't work so well on the greens, but looks, all the greys, it obviously doesn't show up at all there. Looks good on, there's a zebra pattern on the white. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm probably getting my pronunciations bad. Yeah, I don't like it quite as much on the blue. So Death Valley, Pelophylax is my #1 suggestion for Nigeosaurus. And if you want something slightly darker, use the Mangrove Forest. Beautiful skin. Yeah, and Zebra Nigeosaurus if you want to do something African, I suppose. Right, what was next? Carnotaurus, wasn't it? So again, let's remove all the patterns. Let's have this guy walking. He looks so ungainly when he walks. So, what were your male and female Metri skins again? It was Svalbard Pelophylax for male, and Svalbard Pulcrana for female. So you use the Svalbard as the base texture, and then Pulcrana and Pelophylax. And I think I might do a video when I have time, going through all of the skins for all of the dinosaurs and picking a male and a female variant. Anyway, back to Carnotaurus. So, Sonoran Desert. Nice little yellow. There's your Death Valley orange. Great sandy desert. I like that. That looks really nice. The grey and the fire. This is almost volcanic if it was slightly darker. Chaplin Valley, bit dull. The greens. These greens. Killian Mount. What an odd colour. What even is that? I mean, it says it's blue. It's not... What colour would people say that is? Because to me, that looks like a really washed out green, or like a grey.
Wait, is it the same colour on my screen?
No, on your screen it's different.
Remember, colour by node and different monitor.
Yeah, so on your screen it looks very distinctly grey.
Yeah, grey-green for me.
Whereas on mine it looks a lot more green.
You might want to explain the colorblind thing on mine.
Yes, Dane is colorblind, so he's set his monitor to colorblindness mode now. So things do look a bit different.
It's not my monitor, it's my computer.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. Looks very, very pale green, Denoga. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yukon River. Oh, yeah, that is a nice one. Phoenix, agreed. That is a nice one. Svalbard, just slightly darker. Amazon Rainforest. Oh, that's a glorious yellow. I love that golden yellow. Mangrove. Good God. How have I not seen this before? Good heavens.
How long have you been in my life?
That is... Wow. That looks like something I would see in Jurassic World the game, because it's that ugly. I do not like that combination at all. That just makes it look sick. Agreed sarcastic. It's all. Oh, that's... Nah, take it away. Oh, wow. Purple. We got a Thanos coloration going on. That was so English. Good God! Yes. And Toro, which is how they apparently look in Camp Cretaceous. So, okay, Toro. I do like the Toro skin. I like the lightness along the back and the striping and the orange. I like the Toro skin. However, let's go back to was it the gold yellow is my favorite, I think. So let's have a look. Rana. Let's see, it looks really good. I like Rana on there. That looks really good. Looks good on Sonoran and the Death Valley. Looks good on Great Sandy Desert too. Chaplin Valley is just basically Death Valley. Yep, so Rana looks good on anything. Pick any color of Karna you like, the Rana works. Kalkarana. It's just a more pale... That's interesting. I like the Killian Mountains one. So yeah, the patterning on the Carnos is quite light. Ooh. This is a change. No, this one, it gives you the red head. Ooh. That one. So if you just look at it from the head, that one reminds me of the Carnotaurus out of Disney's Dinosaur. I quite like that. Works on the greens as well. Not so sure I like it on the gold. Doesn't quite work on the Mangrove or Gambia, I think, because of the red head. Pulcrana. Ooh, we have a blue head. Yeah, not sure Pulcrana works on... It works on the Gambia, and I think it works on the Amazon Rainforest as well. But I wouldn't say it works on any other colour. Papurana. Ooh. Wow, Papurana is another one. Ooh, look, it's mint choc chip. Well, not quite mint choc chip, but I like the green. Actually, Mangrove Forest and Papurana, I think that works really well. That looks good. I like that. And there was Pelophylax, which is, again, kind of subtle. Pelophylax works pretty much anywhere. Yeah, Carnotaurus, you can pretty much go with any color and pretty much any main pattern and it will look okay. But I definitely think it's the best with Rana and the Amazon rainforest color. I like that. I really do. Beautiful. After Carnotaurus, so what was it? Carnotaurus. Ba 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 ba. Carno. Memenchi was next. Memenchisaurus. One of my favorite sauropods in. God, that's huge, isn't it? One of my favorite sauropods in Jurassic World Evolution 1. Mostly for the skins. Standard skin patterns on the sauropods are pretty lackluster, I think. Ooh. Gambia River Basin on there. That's nice. I like the blue. Okay, so let's have a look at Rana then. Rana totally ruins that. I'm sorry to say, does not look good on Gambia. Looks good on Sonoran Desert. It kind of adds that giraffe pattern to it. That looks nice. But it totally ruins the Gambia River Basin skin, I think. If you want to use Rana, stick to the orange yellowish, I think, and maybe Killian Mountains. Calcarana again ruins that and is way too subtle for any of the other skins. Again, only really shows up on the white. Don't bother with Calcarana, folks, would be my suggestion. Lithobates. Too subtle. These are all too subtle, I think. Why is it Leviathan is the only one who can make a good looking sauropod skin? They should just be stripy on the necks, especially. Lithobates is ugly. Pulcrana. That's a bit nicer. Pulcrana works. It's again quite subtle, but works on a majority of the skins. I would say probably my favourite one there is probably the Yukon River, or the variant of that one. Giraffe skin on any sauropod. Paparana. Again. Works on the Killian Mountains, but it's too subtle. Works on Svalbard. Doesn't really work on Mangrove Forest. Pelophylax. Pelophylax works on some. Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing. Memenchisaurus had really nice skins in the first game. They've been ruined by this game, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of any of them. I think if I was going to use Memenchi, I would just stick to the Gambia River colour and have no patterns on it. Because I think that looks great as it is. I don't think there's a single pattern. Maybe Pulcrana. But that's about it. Disappointing, Memenchis. Very disappointing. What was next? Yeah, Dinosaur King suggested Mangrove and Rana only for yeah.
It was the last one you were going to do. There's Carno.
Oranosaurus and Kentrosaurus. So Orano.
It was Urano, Kentro, Carno, Indo.
Orano, Kentro, Indo. Oranosaurus, where are you? Can never find you. So, Sonoran Desert, nice. I'm trying to find, quite like the green. Do you like the green? I mean, I don't personally like the Oranosaurus model anyway, but that's besides the point. Quite like the black. Quite like the white. That looks nice. Svalbard, Amazon Rainforest, Mangrove. There's Gambia River Basin with that distinctive green. This is... Oh, wow. This is the new... Wow, it's so small. Why is it so small? And the head looks strange. What have they done to the head? Yeah, I'm not sure. Ew. Wow. So the Oranosaurus looked better in the screenshot than I think it does in real life. I don't like this. I don't like it. I like the design on the sail, but I don't like any of the rest of the design. It just looks ungainly and ugly. Ew. Just disgusting. But I quite like the Oranosaurus in this white. I think it looks quite nice. So let's have a look at the patterns. Rana's pattern is kind of subtle. Catfished. Exactly, nerd guy. I've been catfished by a screenshot. So let's... Pattern's quite subtle. I like it on the green. It's a very subtle coloration. Works quite well on Gambia River as well. Calcarana doesn't look that much different. Yeah, no. Don't bother with Calcarana. Calcarana and Brana are just basically the same on this dinosaur. Sonoran Desert looks quite nice. Great Sandy Desert. Again, the green looks good. Kind of looks okay on the white. So, oh, that's nice. I like that one. Kind of reminds me of cheese. Oh, Phoenix, forgetting to like. Terrible. Everyone should be liking, subscribing, ringing bells, etc. Don't forget we have a Discord, all the usual YouTuber crap. It's in the description. All the usual YouTuber stuff. What? Yes, I know, I forgot.
No.
Oh, well, yes you can.
No, I can't.
You can.
It's disingenuous.
I do like that. Poor Krana with the Sonoran Desert. I like the sort of... It looks like it's got metal running through it. I really like that. Welp, you're honest. Yep. I am, if anything, unflinchingly honest about how awful I think some of these skins are. That is... Eesh. You know what that reminds me of? Where you see those... You see them on like CSI where you've got like a petri dish full of like a median and then they grow bacteria in it. It looks like that. That is Oranosaurus bacteria growth version. It's... I can't not see that. I'm sorry. It does also look a bit like oil spilled on the road or petrol spilled on the road on water. It does. But my first thought was that just looks like a bacterial sample dish. I'm sorry. Um, Killian Mountains makes it look like it's made from granite. That's quite nice. Svalbard, subtle. Amazon rainforest. Yeah. So that's Pulcrana. Paparana doesn't work for two of them. There's barely any noticeable pattern there. Works in the Great Sandy Desert. Not sure I like it on the green. This one just makes it look like it's rusting. All the park guests are going to wonder if our dinosaurs are actually made of metal. It's rusting away. He just looks sad when you laugh. I know. Killian Mountains, quite like that one, actually. Yukon River, Svalbard, Amazon Rainforest, Mangrove, Gambia River Basin. And Pelophylax. What have we got for Pelophylax? Completely fails to work at all on Great Sandy Desert. I really like it on the green. That looks nice. Reminds me of some... There's some plants that have similar colorations to that. Doesn't work really at all on Killian Mountains. Works quite well on Gambia. Yeah, so the new Kentro skin is 3 times bigger than the regular. Wow. And yeah, the Uranosaurus, very hit and miss on its colours and its patterns. Some of them look really nice, the rest just make it look ill. So yeah. Kentrosaurus. So let's look at the first one. the enormous Camp Cretaceous Kentro. It's huge compared to what it should be. Look how tiny that is. And then, woomph. It's a case of, honey, I've made the Kentrosaurus far too big. This is huge compared to the real life size of a Kentrosaurus. I mean, those spikes are now massive. I do like it, though. I like the colour combination. But I can't really call it a Kentrosaurus. Honey, I Shrunk the Kentro is actually the correct size. So, let's have a look at the colours. Let's try and find my favourite. Quite like the Great Sandy Desert. Again, like the Killian Mountains. Tricky. I like the Death Valley. We'll go with the orange for testing. So, Rana is actually a black. That's a first. The actual colour matches what the colour is. This is the Huangosaurus skin from the first game, pretty much. And because it's a black, it pretty much works whatever colour. Oh, I do like that. That's nice. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh. That's one of my favourites already. Amazon Rainforest and Rana. That is a really nice skin. I like that. Beautiful. I say not so beautiful in Calcarana because the orange is a bit too distinctive. Looks good with the grey. And the what lighter colours work with the Calcarana better. Try to stick with a lighter color. Mangrove Forest, I think, is my favorite there. We could call it Tujungasaurus instead of Kentro, for sure. I like that idea, Neron. Lithobates. Let's have a look. Lithobates. No. Lithobates not on any of them. It's just not dark enough. Ignore Lithobates. Pulcrana. Ah, I like that. The silverback Kentrosaurus. I like that. Obviously doesn't work for any of the grey skins. But the darker skins, you get a really nice effect. And on the gold skin as well. I like it on the gold skin. Paparana. Ooh. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, and it looks good on the blue and the white as well. Kind of looks quite funky on the Amazon Rainforest skin as well. But definitely I think on the Killian Mountains, Paparana, Killian Mountains, beautiful. You definitely have to do a golden dinosaur park. I will make a note of that, Neron. And Pelophylax, which is lilac, works quite nicely on Sonoran Desert and Death Valley. Yeah, kind of nice on all of them. Oh, but this is okay. Amazon Rainforest and Pelophylax, or Mangrove Forest and Pelophylax, are my two favorites. They are really nice. I think at a push, I would go with the Amazon Rainforest, but that's because I'm a communist and like the color green. Joking, obviously. I'm not a communist. Amazon Rainforest and Pelophylax, my favorite. Beautiful. Indorex was next, wasn't it? I don't know if my Indorex is going to work because I have a mod on which changes the Indorex skins. So it might not look the same as your Indorexes. I searched Paparana and it's apparently a genus of frogs found in New Guinea. Ah, interesting. So what is my favorite base color for the Indorex? Oh, not Indorex, Indoraptor. Ah, sorry. There we are. Shall we have this guy running? No, that's walking. Running. Laying, looking majestic. I'll have it laying, looking majestic. There we go. Almost looks cute there, doesn't it? Sonoran Desert, Death Valley. What's my favorite color? Ooh, Svalbard looks groovy. Look at that, with the grey and the purple. Oh. 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 Okay. Indo, it's like the last 5. Just go Yukon River, or Svalbard, or Amazon Rainforest, or Mangrove, or Gambia River Basin. This looks really good. Wait, I only saw the first Jurassic World. Is there a new Indo they put in? Yeah, so Indoraptor is from the second one, nerd guy. This is the replacement for the Indorex. Looks glorious in the red. However, let's stick to the movie skin of the black. So Rana gives it this beautiful orange stripe, which works on some of the other skins, but not all of them. I like it on the white. Killian Mountains looks really good. And it looks good on Svalbard as well, and Amazon. Oh, no, right. Rana and Mangrove Forest. Oh, that is really cool. This is gorgeous. Let's look at the green. Not so much of a fan. It's not the right sort of green. If it was more of an acid green, it would look better. Yeah, the green, not a fan of. Lithobates.
I mean, the green doesn't look that bad on
Um,
mine. It didn't look that bad on mine.
Lithobates again. Ooh, I quite like it on the black. It looks like a gold vein, and I like the highlight on the quills,
Like that.
especially. Looks really good on your screen as well.
The shame that I can't screenshot this or capture this. At this stage, I literally have my screen up as a second monitor for you.
Okay, Gambia and Mangrove Forest with lithobates is also really nice. That's a really cool skin as well. Pulcrana. What's Pulcrana? Pulcrana is basically white. Kind of meh. Looks good on the red, but it's a bit meh, so ignore that.
Looks good on my one.
Good God. Okay. That is a very distinctive purple stripe.
Wait, that's purple?
It's purplish blue.
That's just pure blue.
Looks good on the black. Looks very good in the black. I think you could easily have Indoraptor with this skin and blue living next to each other. That would look really good. But it doesn't really work on any of the other colors, I don't think. It's just too stands out. Even on the Mangrove Forest, it stands out ugly. Like the quills, though. Hello, Sammy. And Pelophylax works on the Mangrove Forest. Having a look through quickly. See, this is what, instead of Calcorana green, pick Pelophylax green, because on the black that looks really good. Green and black always go together, and I think it looks quite good on the Mangrove Forest skin as well. However, my favorite Mangrove Forest and Rana, I think I will say is my favorite combination for the Indoraptor. It just looks so cool like that. Don't you, boy? Or girl? I still think it's... I think the Scorpius Rex has shown me that the Indoraptor is not so bad. And the Scorpius Rex is now my most hated hybrid. Because it's just ugly. What time is it? I think we've got time to do one more. And I think Neron asked to do... I think we should do something that is not a dinosaur. Let's go with It's a hybrid from a cartoon series that is on at the moment for Jurassic World, and it's ugly. It is so ugly. In fact, where is it? Just getting rid of silly patterns and stuff. It is... I'm sorry, it's hideous. The head is awful. The legs are too thin. It's ugly. I mean, look at it running. It looks so silly with these really tiny, thin legs. It's like it's running on stilts. Awful. So, marine. What marine animal shall we go with? Let's go with Labrador. It is one of my favorites. Good lord, it's a nightmare. They were rooting for ugly and they got ugly. I think the Scorpius Rex is so ugly, it gives ugly a bad name, Neron. I think we need another level of ugly. Plesiosaurus, isn't it? We'll go with Plesiosaurus. I think we need another level of ugly to describe Scorpius Rex. Like, beyond ugly. It's fugly. Anyway, Plesiosaurus. I think we need to change the position of the lighting just to make this. That's better. So we get the top side more. It's Scorpius, a description as well as a name. Death Valley, Great Sandy Desert. What is my favorite color for Plesio? The Amazon Rainforest or Mangrove Forest are probably my favorite colors, but I do like the black as well. The black looks cool. What animations do we have? Oh, faster swimming or slowly swimming. Asagam is extremely ugly in Tamil, so we could. I like that. The Scorpius Rex is so ugly, it's Asagam. I like it. So, Rana. Ooh. Now that is very nice. Already, straight off the bat. Not so nice on the others. But on the black, very nice. And on the Amazon Rainforest one, very nice. I think Amazon Rainforest and Rana. That's a really nice combo. That's my favourite for the Rana pattern. Calcarana. Asicum, I need to remember that. Calcarana. Again, looks good on the black. And looks good on the Amazon Rainforest. I think looks better on the black. This almost is the Indoraptor skin as well, isn't it? The black and the orange. Very pretty. Oh, it sounds like Ascum in a British accent. The Scorpius Rex is so ugly, it's Ascum. 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 Neron, I think we're just going to have to call it Ascum from now on. Lithobates, the red. Oh, looks good in the black. Also looks good on the Amazon rainforest. I think. Ooh. Ooh. My favourite's Gambia River Basin, though. That's beautiful. Pulcrana. Gives it a black stripe. No. The only one it really works for is Amazon rainforest, and there are better. So I would not use Pulcrana. Paparana is just a different orange. So again, probably the best looking is going to be the black. Or the Amazon rainforest. Hello Phylax with this beautiful acid green. Look at it's got pink and purple in there as well. Wow. That's really cool. Hello Phylax and Svalbard. That's really groovy. Amazon rainforest. Yeah. Amazon rainforest or Svalbard for Pelophylax. That's really beautiful. But yeah, I agree, Neron. Gambia River Basin, wherever it is doesn't really need a pattern to it. It's because it's got so much difference in coloration already. It's just beautiful in its own. But I think my favorite is the Svalbard and where was it? Was Svalbard and Rana. That's my favorite still out of all the ones with there were. I just like the blue. It's beautiful. Let's have... I think since we've done a marine, we should have a look at a pterosaur. So let's have a look at... Trying to pick a pterosaur I have not used very much. I don't really use Marodactylus because to me it's too close to Troplionathus. So pick Marodactylus and we'll put it in flight. There we go. So it is a bit stripy, as standard in the Death Valley skin. Sonoran Desert. Great Sandy Desert looks interesting. Difficult to... Svalbard is cool. Oh, good God, no. Amazon rainforest is... Ugh. Mangrove Forest looks nice. Okay, let's stick to Mangrove Forest then and have a look at the patterns. So Rana... Where does the pattern actually... I have to admit that flight animation is just annoying me. So is it only on the face? So that's the only place that the pattern appears on. Oh no, it is elsewhere, it's just not very noticeable. Lithobates is a nice one. Paparana. Hello, Phylax. Paparana and Mangrove Forests. I think that's a nice combo. Looks quite good on other skins as well. Quite like it on Svalbard. Whoa. Lithobates and Svalbard. That's really pretty. Lithobates and Mangrove Forest works well, as does Gambia River Basin. That's very nice. But not, yeah, some of these are quite bland. Not a fan of this. Is an awful color. Who thought that was a good color? That just makes me think that it's not loaded the texture correctly, because in Skyrim, if it doesn't load a texture correctly, it just paints it pink. It just makes me think the dinosaur's texture's not loaded in. Yeah, no. Marodactylus, your skins are not going to save you. I don't use you now, and I probably never will. You're just not up to scratch, I'm afraid. Why won't Discord let me log in on Chrome? No idea, sarcastically, I'm sorry. Now, I think Neron also said that before we go, we need to have a look at the Huangosaurus skins. So, we'll make Huangosaurus our last one. So, all the standard usual colours. Killian Mountains. That's nice. Ooh, that's a beautiful green. I'm going to have to do like a triclaw park where I use green, blue, and red dinosaurs, I think, as well. However, let's see if we can make the Jurassic World Evolution 1 skin. So, Gambia is the right skin colour. And there it is. So, Gambia with Rana, and you get the Jurassic World Evolution 1 arid skin. Pretty much. And exactly, it's not just green. That is green! Gambia River Basin and Rana, or any of them, any of the colours in Rana is basically Jurassic World Evolution 1 skin. Because Yukon River and Rana, that's basically the Savannah skin. Oh, look at that! Amazon Rainforest and Rana. That's bloody good. Mangrove Forest, it's okay. And the Gambia River Basin for that beautiful tiger striping. But I think out of all of them, for Rana, the green. The green is the best. Calcarana, meanwhile, it's got a more of a yellowish tinge to it. Oh. Oh, it's because the right... I'm so used to holding down the right mouse button to turn the camera in-game, but here it just takes you back to the previous menu. Yukon River and Calcarana. That's quite nice. Doesn't look so good on the green. It's more subtle on the orange. I think out of all of them, Yukon River and Calcarana is my favourite, I think, for that particular pattern. Lithobates is a green pattern, so don't use it with a green skin. Kind of looks okay with the Killian Mountains. Looks interesting on the Yukon River skin, although it just looks like it's got a bit mouldy. It's like a mouldy bread skin. Svalbard. Ooh. Svalbard and Lithobates. Yeah. Svalbard and Lithobates. That's a nice combo. Beautiful. Paul Cron. Ooh. This is a very distinctive pattern. Wow. Paul Crana. Ooh. Killian Mountains and Pulkrana is beautiful. It works pretty much on any skin. That's nice too. So, Pulkrana, pick whatever skin color you like. It looks fantastic. For the Hwango. Stunning. Favorite is Killian Mountains. Whoa. Papurana is bright. Looks good on Killian Mountains again. That's very distinctive. And I quite like it on Yukon River because it's a bit more subtle. Okay, this is a niche old reference, but every time you go, ooh, I think, ooh, Sutusa. Indeed. But are you old enough to remember, Are You Being Served? Are you being served, sir? Svalbard. Not so good on the Amazon rainforest. Mangrove. Yeah, so for Papurana, I think Killian Mountains or Yukon River are the better ones. And Pelophylax is that... You damn well know. You damn well I am old enough. I'm sorry, sarcastic. So the purple... The purple is not easy to find one that... That's kind of okay. So I think for Pelophylax, I think the Amazon rainforest is the... Can we just point out here? The model rigging has gone wrong here, and we've got two very tarry... the two plates are obviously... That's a bit of a bad model there. I think they could they need to fix that, I think. That's just hideous, isn't it? However, ignoring the model problems, Pelophylax and Amazon rainforest, but my favorite is definitely... My favorite is definitely Amazon rainforest or Rana. That looks like that thing in Evo's video. I thought it was called Omar. That thing in Omar's video, in Evo's video. And I can say that since they're not here. Amazon rainforest and Rana is my favorite for Hwango. I'm quite enjoying this. The streams are going for 2. We'll do one more. Are you trying to summon him? No, Dane. We'll do one more dinosaur. Anyone in chat? One final dinosaur. I'll pick the one... No, the ceratopsiad clipping. Oh, I see. Yes, the mass clipping. I will pick one more dinosaur. We spam Omar. No, Neron. We'll just talk in the stream chat, and we'll just say that Omar is Ascum, and he won't know what on earth you mean. Sarcastically says Edmonto. Sammy says Dryo. Dane, you can join in. You know some dinosaurs. You don't know any? Not one?
I do, but I don't know which one's from you. I also haven't been paying attention.
I don't know, there's too much precious as nerd guy. Also, I reckon Nerd Guy could probably name about 5. Myosaurus. Sarcastically, you know what I think of Myosaura. Myosaura is one of a small, a small combo of dinosaurs I would happily burn. Uh, I think my Edmontosaurus skins are actually completely different as well. That's interesting. So I actually have a re-texture on my Edmontos. They don't look like this. We'll go with Edmontosaurus. We'll go with Sarcastic's suggestion. So which do I think is the better skin color? Ooh. Gambia River Basin on the Edmonto, even without a pattern. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. It'll be because you're not in game. Yeah, you're at menu level pre-game. Yeah, so doesn't load those. It's probably why none of the new species work as well, I would think. So Rana is the traditional opalescent, well, not opalescent, opal coloured head that we know and love from Jurassic World Evolution 1. Looks quite good on Killian Mountains. Looks really good on the Amazon rainforest. And looks good on Gambia and Mangrove Forest as well. Mangrove Forest is basically Jurassic World Evolution 1, isn't it? Or actually, it's probably more Sonoran Desert, I would say. Jurassic World Evolution 1. Calcarana is the purple head. And stripes are sort of a pinkish red. So, again, anything that's kind of lightly coloured. Don't like it on the green. The green just makes it look like the so when you're playing the Isle and you get attacked by other dinosaurs, you just get red lines on your body. This just makes it look like it's been in the Isle and it's had a bad time. Kind of like it. The Killian Mountain skin makes the red, that pinkish red stand out a lot better. I like that. It's interesting that the hump on the head isn't cut. Yeah, the crest is not coloured. It's a bit of an odd feature, though, isn't it? Amazon rainforest and Calcarana basically just makes it look like a watermelon. Gambia River and Calcarana. That's one of my favourites. That's very nice. Lithobates goes for an orange head. Ooh. Orange head with sort of bluish grey striping. That looks really cool. Obviously, if you go for an orange skin, you lose the orange of the head, but the grey metallic sort of striping that it has going on. Hello, Predator. You popped in just towards the end. This is the last dinosaur we're looking at. Is Discord dead? No. At least I don't think so. The same coloured head does make it flow better. It does. Oh, is Discord not working?
Yep.
Discord is down, Brad, yes. Can confirm that it's down for us in Britain, so. Yes, I agree, Neron. I definitely agree. Alien Mountains and Lithobates. That's very nice. Down detector at Discord says yes. Basically.
About 17,000 reports.
17,000 reports in the last, what was that, 5 minutes?
That's R.
Pulcrana has a red head and, what is it, white stripes? Yeah, whitish cream stripes.
Yeah, they're server connection issues sending messages in the app, so it's all connection issues to the servers. So
Okay, so we got another watermelon color, sort of. Killian Mountains again. Amazon Rainforest. There's your watermelon skin. But yeah, I think that's I think that looks good. Paparana. Is that a greenish head with orange stripes? Suits the greenskins. But other than that, ugly. Don't bother with Paparana. Ugly. Pelophylax is a yellow head and what was that? Pinkish hue stripes again? It's another one that doesn't really. So stripes are purple there. You know, I think my favourite out of all of them is Calcarana and Killian Mountains for the Edmonto. I think out of all of them, I think that is the best looking Edmontosaurus skin. I just like the combination of the red and the whitish grey and the blue. I just think it looks really good. Yeah. So, I've been going for 2.5 hours, and I'm sure people are eager to keep playing their game. So I'd like to.
Food.
And Dane is hungry. So I'm going to leave it here, folks. Thank you for those who did pop in to join me today. And thank you for those who might be new to the channel. If you are new here and you're watching this after the event, please do consider liking and subscribing. It does help a little channel grow, like us. We probably should have checked out Allosaurus, but we'll see it next time, for sure. And so, yeah, like you don't already have it running sarcastically, for sure. However, do keep a lookout for more videos from us at Triclaw Gaming. Don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already done so.
I'm doing a video tonight.
Dane is making a new video tonight, so I've got editing to do. Wonderful.
We have a video to do this week as well, both of us.
Yes, I know we do. I'm trying to.
Okay, sorry for giving context.
I'll kill him later. However, thank you everyone for popping by. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, have fun looking at all your skins. Yes, with sound this time. So sarcastic.
Oh no, my finger slips.
Goodbye, everyone. What the? That was rude. Goodbye, Neron. Good night, sleep well. And goodbye to everyone else. Bye-bye.
Good night.